I find it so challenging to be fully honest. I find myself constantly changing ever so slightly to fit the mold that other people have for me, presenting my best self because I'm worried that my real self won't be enough. At church, I show the spiritual side of me, the part that loves God and the things of God. But in reality, what I probably need most is to show those parts of me that don't line up with my love for God. Those areas in my life I'm too scared for other Christians to see. At work, I show the productive parts of me, choosing confidence and exhibiting intelligence, when a lot of the time, I feel like I'm making things up as I go. I try to lead strongly, make fast decisions, find cutting-edge strategies, and be the person that people want to follow. But most of the time, I'm still wondering if I have what it takes to succeed. And at home, I'm a loving husband and an available father. But I'm nervous to admit when I need help, when I need alone time, when I've given all that I have and I'm running on empty. And the bigger and bolder the facade I build up, the more time and energy I devote to creating these versions of myself, the less time I spend on my actual self, until I end up a hollow shell, empty and unsatisfied, but too worried about the price I'll pay if I knock down these walls and start again. Facades feel safe, and honesty feels too vulnerable. So the cycle begins again every morning the same way. But earlier this week, as I simply set aside some time to talk with God, I sensed Him drawing me to the words of 1 John. In verses 5-7, John writes, "God is light, and in Him is no darkness at all. If we'll say we have fellowship with Him while we walk in darkness, we lie and do not practice the truth. But if we walk in the light, as He is in the light, we have fellowship with one another, and the blood of Jesus, His Son, cleanses us from all sin." And as I read these words, I realized that keeping something in the dark doesn't keep me safe, because I cannot be fully loved unless I am fully known. Honesty and love go hand in hand, and we are starved for true love. We need it because we were made for it. So today, I want to invite you, even for just a few moments, into a time of full honesty. I want to invite you to bring your full self into the light so that you might be fully embraced, cared for, valued, and received first and foremost by God. But then, if you have the strength, by yourself and others as well. So today, let's begin very simply, if you're able, by taking a few deep breaths in and out. And on the third breath, closing your eyes. And as you begin, what parts of you are you scared to bring into the light? Maybe it's mistakes you're making. It could be the parts of your personality that you worry won't be accepted. It could be parts of your lived experience or wounds that you've suffered that are too painful to address, too deep and ingrained in you to believe that they could be healed. Note one area that you desperately need to bring into God's light so that you can talk about it with Him. And try, as fully as you can, for a few moments, to simply acknowledge it. And next, bring it before God and ask for His thoughts and feelings towards it and you. And wait patiently, as peacefully as you can, for His response. And now last, who is one person safe enough for you to talk about it with today? Maybe it's your spouse, a friend, or a loved one. Whoever it is, ask the person for permission to share without feedback or criticism, and allow conversation to bring light and healing into your life. And as you go forward today, finding courage to be even a little more honest with yourself, with God, and with others. Allow these moments to build momentum until you are your full self with everyone that you meet. In that opportunity, the opportunity to be fully known, lies the key to being fully loved.